Okay. So last week we saw about how there's a resistance in our body, which means that there's a fear which we are not acknowledging or not taking any action. Why? The reason is if we take action, we are not fearing about the action. We are fearing about the outcome of the action. Suppose if I do this, this will happen. And it is all in the mind only. Okay, we don't know the reality. But the truth is, there is some memory in your past. It's not allowing you. So, like Helen, I don't know what was the example. Maybe can you tell me what was that one action you took? Okay, maybe you take this one itself. I don't know. Helen is searching. Are you searching, Helen? Helen, are you there? Okay. Do anyone even remember? Does anyone remember Helen's thing?
Yes, ma'am.
What was it?
That is, people will misunderstand her.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you. So we saw that she could not say no, I think. No? Something, no or something. The action was saying no. Is it? The action was what?
Yes, ma'am. She is not able to say no.
Good. Very good. So now the action is, I don't want to say no to them. The one is they may get hurt, she said, or they may. Now, it's not about the action that she wants to say no. It's about the outcome that she's fearing. So then we asked her, if suppose that action, that outcome happens, how prepared you are? What is your plan? What will work out? So when we keep prepared, like when your children go for something and children say, last time I told you, like, if I go, ma'am will scold me. What will I do? So then you will tell, okay, the ma'am scolds you, tell mother will come today afternoon to the school. Then the child will say, okay. What if happens if ma'am doesn't accept that? The other question. So what if the plan works, if the plan doesn't work? That is what we saw both sides. So like, suppose you say, the child will may ask, like that. The same way here, what if they don't, I explain to them, okay, or I will, even if they don't, they will misunderstand me. Okay, what will you do? So how will you make them understand? Maybe I will discuss with them. So if it doesn't work, you can discuss funding, you're making effort. So what will you do that time? Yeah, it's okay. It's good that I come to know about them. Even if I'm explaining, they're not understanding, means they are not in a position to love me or accept me for who I am. And I don't need those kind of people. So this was something which we learned. That is, we have a fear, and then we tell the action is there. If they take the action, there'll be a consequence. So we are not fearing about the action. We are fearing about what will happen if I take the action. If I do this, my mother-in-law will scold at me. Or my mother-in-law will think bad of me. Or mother-in-law will go and tell my husband. Or my mother-in-law will go and spread everywhere. All that stuff. Now then we ask, okay, now how are you prepared for that? If the mother-in-law goes or leaves me, she will leave me. Or my mother will leave me, or my sister will leave me, my brother will leave me, my husband will leave me, whatever is your fear. So what will I do? So am I prepared? That is the plan you are having. So we wrote down the plan. Remember all of you all? So you must write down, what will I do if that happens? Got the point, all of you all? So what will I do if that, now very important this is, you're going to go for a break room now. I want you to go and I'll give you an example here, so the challenge you're going to face now, real world. So I'm going to give you an example here, then I'm going to give you a break room here, okay? So what is it? Like, what is it? Yeah. So, speaking up in a meeting. How many of you have a fear speaking in a meeting? Can you just type in or let me know? How many of you? Speaking in a meeting, what is it? How many of you have a fear?
Sometimes a little bit, while suppose I'm asked to take a class, a very initial small fear, but later it becomes better.
So
It depends upon the circumstance, the crowd and the content. How much if I know the content very well, the knowledge and the subject, if it is relevant to me, then I'm confident. Otherwise, I'll have a fear.
Okay, now let us take Purnima. So Purnima, what will be the worst thing could happen? Give me 2 or 3. If you take the action, if you go in spite of the fear, you go and stand there. You don't know the content, not much. Okay, let us assume. And you're doing. Now tell me what will happen. Tell me 2 or 3 things, whatever. At least tell one thing what will happen. What's the worst thing could happen?
Like people will judge me, like I feel embarrassed. தப்பா சொல்லிட்டா. It will be embarrassing.
People may think something very low of you or wrong of you or something very not good books, right? Okay. Now I can ask 2 things here now. So if that happens, if you are not able to deliver or you are if you take action, only when you make mistake, right? So now tell me. So the thing is not about judgment. It's about when you do a mistake only. When you fumble or when you're not out of words content. So now tell me, how will you face the challenge? What is your plan? What is that plan A that you have in your hand? If that happens, what will I do? What will work out for you?
If I don't like you mean like if I fumble, like if I have no words to explain, what will I do? Be honest. From learning from these sessions, maybe like I have to be a bit more compassionate, though people judge me.
Hello. Simple question I'm asking. Your fear is நான் அங்க போனா நான் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிடுவேன் because எனக்கு content தெரியல. I don't know the content much. I'm not very much knowledge that area. I'm not fully prepared because this is the belief that you're having. If I'm not prepared enough, if I don't know the content enough, I will fumble or I'll make mistake. Okay, this is the belief you're having. Because of that, you will fumble, right? You will lose the content or you'll be stuck like that or something like that. Okay, now the point is, அப்படி நடந்தா, how prepared are you? What is your plan? What will you do to help yourself?
No, ma'am, that's what I said. Like,
hello, we'll have a paper, no? You'll have some paper in handy, no? And the content I எழுதி வச்சுப்பீங்களா so that you will take it. Okay, just give a minute. I just want to add this point. And the மாதிரி சொல்லி you can take the paper. Correct? So when you prepare this, telling that I will have a paper in my hand, I will have the content written in the hand, so that I will tell them that I will do this. The moment you say that, what will happen to your inner child?
Yeah, feel safe, like because there is a plan B.
So நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்னா அந்த ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கிறதுனால பயம் கிடையாது. அந்த ஆக்ஷன் எடுத்தா இதெல்லாம் நடந்துரும் அப்படின்னு நம்மளா ஒரு கற்பனை பண்ணி வச்சுப்போம். But the truth is, அப்படி நடக்கணும் அவசியமே கிடையாது. Because I have experienced, I'm telling you honestly. நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன், எப்பவுமே நான் கையில பேப்பர் வச்சுப்பேன். இங்க பாத்தீங்களான்னு தெரியாது. And I go to lot of speech கொடுக்குற இடத்துல போய் I always have a card. ஹேண்டியா வச்சுப்பேன். முதல்ல வந்து பக்கத்துல கையில வச்சிருந்தேன் முதல்ல ஆரம்பத்துல. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவேன், பேக்ல வச்சுப்பேன். வேணா எடுத்துக்கலான்ட்டு சும்மா ஒரு பேக்கப் மாதிரி. That is how the confidence comes. Make the point. So it is all about our duty for us to take care of our inner child. The inner child is telling all these questions. If naanga pona what, oh my god, it will happen like this, it will happen, it will be always blabbering. It will be like, because it's very scary for it. Because there is some memory in the past. If she makes a mistake, she was judged. She was made to feel shameful. But now your brain has been stuck in that area. So now again it's replaying. So now it's your job, as I told you earlier, you being the inner parent now, you should not do the same thing what others did. Everyone were inner parent. Everyone was a parent that time. Okay, all the adult version. Now as a parent, you must tell, look here, don't worry, we have a paper. That is one thing. What's the next one? Another one, very important. I told you two things. We will work this. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't happen, if I'm not able to even do the paper, so what will be the outcome? If it doesn't work, what can I do? If it works well, I can continue. I can take the paper and do it off. Suppose it doesn't work, even taking the paper, suppose I'm like not able to. So what will be the learning there? What will be the what will happen?
I have to accept that's it, ma'am. Like accept the child.
See, like I give you an example. Now your mind is see what is that called? The rain is raining. Okay, it's raining. Now you tell that I'm going to go to the. Oh my God, what to do? And then you say, okay, I have an umbrella. I will take an umbrella and go. Then no fear for me. But what if the umbrella doesn't open up? So then we say that okay, that plan is there, but if still that doesn't work. So if it works, well and good. If it doesn't work, what you'll do? That also must be prepared. Got the point? So if the umbrella doesn't work, what you do? You'll tell I'll get wet. Then what you say? சரி ஒரு நாளைக்கு நல்லா என்ஜாய் பண்ணலாம் தலை குளிச்ச மாதிரி ஆயிரும். You got the point? You must be telling to yourself so that inner child will not feel very embarrassed. Everything is unexpected now the problem. A trauma is what not happening outside. Trauma is what happens inside. That is your inner child. So you must always tell your inner child, it's okay. Give permission. Make sense? How many of you say make sense? What I'm saying? How it makes sense? For example, saying no to an invite. Now I want each one to come and tell me. Purnima, we finished. Jyoti, if someone
Yes,
comes to invite you and that time you are very tired or maybe you have a reason, you have something like another appointment, something, you have another priority, some work you have.
yes.
You have a fear. Now you have a fear to say no to them because they are very important for you something. Now tell me, what is that fear that why you're not able to say no to them? So what will happen if you say no to them? Tell me one outcome. என்ன நடக்கும்? நீங்க முடியாது நான் வரலங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா என்ன நடக்கும்?
அவங்க மேபி அவங்க வந்து கோச்சிப்பாங்க.
கோச்சிப்பாங்க. So they will get angry. இல்லையா? And how it will impact you?
It will hurt him. It will hurt me. I can't face them afterwards.
See, what happens is they will leave you. They will not like you.
Yeah.
Now, what will you do? So how prepared are you?
How I can prepare for that?
Yeah. If they're going to, so what is the fear here? What if they will not talk to you? What if they won't leave, they leave you, right?
Yeah.
என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க அடுத்து? So what is the plan now? For them to make them understand or, trying to connect with
them. I will speak to them about my situation and all these things.
Or send a message.
Yeah.
Now, அப்படி ஒரு அப்பயும் நடக்கலனா இது ஒர்க் ஆச்சுன்னா பரவாயில்ல. They will come back. It doesn't work. What will be the learning here?
I understand them. I think I will understand them now only.
Yeah. And you also can put a boundary now. So you know that these people, because love doesn't mean explanation. Love doesn't need explanation at all.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is one. So the fear is all about, actually not about anyone in the world. It's all about ourselves. We are imagining everything. The reason is the mind, as I told you, it's called negative bias. It's been they're wired that way only. As I told you earlier, the brain has a tendency to always go to the past. So there'll be a program or there'll be a tendency for you to feel left out, feel abandoned, feel not included, not respected, deserving, whatever. So everything happens. So now this is an opportunity for you to connect with yourself. So every trauma, whatever, everything that happens, how long are you going to hold on your fear? Tell me, how long? Because this fear is blocking your inner light.
In life.
Now, they are in something bold. I think let us go to the next one because I want to tell something very important here. But now you got the point. Very simple. Whatever problem, all of you will take one challenge of yours, the real life. Take either your relationship or your work. What is that one challenge that you want to feel brave? You want to be very courageous. And now you have to go to the, what is it? I'm going to give a break room. You have to go and talk now. What do you have to discuss? I'll tell you. What is the plan you have for that? Now this is here. All of you choose. Take your book. Put the column like this. 4 column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very important here. Note here. As Jyoti was telling, I will get hurt. And she was telling, I will be embarrassed. Come on. Very, very important here. Listen. Is it about the person not talking to you or hurt? Or is it about the people thinking wrong? Or is it about your body feeling the embarrassment or your body feeling the hurt? Come on. Tell me which is more important. Which is very painful? Jyoti and Purnima.
It's me like my body feeling that.
The fear is not about others. The fear is not about what happens in your life. The fear is about the way you feel in the body because you are always going towards familiarity. You want to be very comfortable. You want your body to experience pleasant emotions. You don't want to experience any unpleasant emotion. You don't want pain. You always want pleasure. This is how you are programmed. So that is the only thing. As what we are telling is here, what I'm trying to tell is, we are trying to fix something outside, telling that people will say something, people leave me. No. The people who leave you, Jyoti, listen carefully. It is because that moment you were unheard. No one listened to you when you were a child. நீங்க என்ன சொல்ல வந்தீங்க, நீங்க என்ன பேச வந்தீங்க, யாரும் கேட்கல உங்களை. You felt unheard. Whenever people walk away, whenever people leave you, whenever people ignore you. So, that emotion is coming again in your body now, Jyoti. So, it is not about saying no. It's not about people leaving you. It's about that experience to be again to come in the body. That inner child who's there within you, who's got stuck that moment in your life, that emotion in your nervous system. That is what is your fear. How will you support yourself? Now, what will you do? It's not about getting support outside. No. It is about the support you give for yourself, for your inner child. Like she said, now Jyoti said, I will feel lonely. What is said, Jyoti? If they leave you, hurt. So, hurt. So, if the child is hurt, usually when your child, your physical child, unga ponnu, suppose, umba hurt ஆயிடுறாங்க, மனசு ரொம்ப கவலைப்படும், ரொம்ப ஒடிஞ்சு போயிடுறாங்க. What will you tell to her?
Ma'am, I will say it's okay.
அப்புறம், what else?
It will be okay afterwards.
அப்புறம், I love you. நான் இருக்கேன். யாரை பத்தி கவலைப்படாத. யார் போனா போறாங்க, நான் இருக்கேன் இல்ல உனக்கு. I am there to support you. No, how will I leave you? How will I abandon you? அவ சொல்றா, மம்மிய அந்த பாய் ஃப்ரெண்டு இல்ல அந்த ஃப்ரெண்டு கேர்ள் ஃப்ரெண்டு இல்ல கசினு இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டாங்கம்மா, என்னை கஷ்டப்படுத்திட்டாங்க, என்னை இந்த மாதிரி காயப்படுத்திட்டாங்க, இந்த மாதிரி பேசிட்டாங்க. That time you will say, I am there for you, I will support you, I am always there for you. That is what you want to hear. You have to say to yourself. And what you do is you are aligning your nervous system. And then you tell, whenever I get hurt, I will do EET or I will do what is it called? Deep breathing, or I will do mindfulness, or I will take a break. So you prepare, you decide. Yeah, coming back. Jyoti, got it? How will you support yourself? You cannot expect always from outside. And when will you do it? How will you do it? Everything you have to decide. Tell me, Purnima.
Like I have a doubt here, like not here, whatever, like it's already been told, adha ippiyum neenga solringa, like nama first 4 reflection questions irukla, like the emotion, when we get some emotion we have to address it address it, and what is the unmet need அப்படிங்கறது identify பண்ணிட்டு we have to honor that need, acknowledge பண்ணனும் from the highest self position la irundhu we have to acknowledge it, right? Whatever that unmet need, maybe by doing EFT or like you said, whatever the nervous system. இது வந்து sometimes வந்து like maybe with practice we may get used to it and we'll start to ஏன்னா sometimes எனக்கே பண்ண முடியல. இப்ப okay, after the session start பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் maybe I in continuous practice I'm able to do it. Before I used to lose track. இதுவே வந்து வேற யாராவது இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம மத்தவங்களுக்கு சொல்லும் போதும் people are not ready, how I myself suppose there is an unmet need of feeling unloved, அது என்னதான் இருந்தாலும் வந்து ஒரு third person கொடுக்கிற மாதிரி sometimes we don't, until unless அது ஒரு alignment, அது ஒரு ஸ்டேட்ல போகும்போது we feel accepted. ஆனா sometimes அந்த ரொம்ப அந்த lagging selfல இருக்கும்போது வெளியில இருந்து கிடைச்சாதான் அந்த வேலிடேஷன் வந்து இதுவா இருக்குல்ல, அது எப்படி அது சேஞ்ச் பண்றது?
See, the reason, very good question, Purnima. See, listen very carefully. As I told you, when the emotion comes into your body, you lose track of your sense. That is your like the capacity. There's no separation. You're completely clouded. So that moment you cannot do anything, right? So that is the reason why they say I want from outside. So they try to bring the inner parent where they have to be. வெளியிருந்து கொண்டுருவாங்க. Why can't my husband support me? Why can't my mother support me? Why can't my sister support me? The reason is they are still stuck there. They are fully emotional. But once we do some exercise where, remember I told you to put your hands on your heart immediately, whenever they have the emotion. So you just say, what can I see? I can see you. I can hear you. So you're separating it slowly. So once you separate it, you make them separate. Do mindfulness, do 2-3 times regularly mindfulness or whatever, and ask them to look into that part of it which is in trouble, whatever. And then that is when they're able to support. Before that, you cannot support. Before that, they feel that emotion all over the body such that they will say, how can I support myself? So it is important. The first step is to acknowledge, and then you have to detach. By labeling and by putting your hand on it, you are able to detach from it. Once after detachment only, then you can support yourself. So what I'm trying to say is, when you minimize the pain, when you are, for example, Jyoti, she says hurt, when you move into disappointment, because hurt is unhealthy, disappointment is healthy. What's the difference? Hurtங்கிறது ரொம்ப, ஐயோ நான் முக்கியம் இல்லை, நான் சரியில்லை, நான் அவ்வளவுதான், என்ன பிடிக்கல, ஐ எம் நாட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட், ஐ எம் நாட் வர்தி அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி பிலீஃப் இருக்கும். பட் டிசப்பாயின்மெண்ட் இஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். ஓ, ஜஸ்ட் பிகாஸ் தே டிட் சம்திங் டசன்ட் மீன் ஐ எம் நாட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். யூ ஆர் ஏபிள் டு ரேஷனலைஸ். மேக் சென்ஸ்?
Yes.
What, Purnima?
Yes, ma'am, it makes sense.
அது அப்ப யாரெல்லாம் வந்து இன்னமும் இல்ல அவங்க எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணல, அவங்க என்ன சப்போர்ட் பண்ணல, அம்மா எனக்கு இது ஏன்னா the reason is they are still attached to that emotion, they are still overwhelmed. So முதல்ல நம்ம அதை ஃபீல் பண்ண வச்சு அவங்கள பிலீஃப் சிஸ்டம், that is whenever they are, like remember I told in CBT, I think she knows, அதாவது for example anger is unhealthy. What is healthy? Annoyed is healthy. You can feel annoyed. Annoyed இருக்கும்போது you won't be like, you won't tell blah blah blah, you won't blabber or suffer. ஒரு annoyed னா தமிழ்ல we call it as எரிச்சலா? No. Irritation is எரிச்சல். Annoyed is nay, whatever. And then the other one is fear. Fear is irrational, maybe unnecessary. But awareness is rational. You are in awareness. Or maybe anxiety. Anxiety is unhelpful. Whereas concern, I am very concerned. எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் அக்கறை இருக்கு. அக்கறைக்கும் பதட்டத்துக்கும் நிறைய வித்தியாசம் இருக்கு இல்லையா? So you shift them to that and then you tell them that what can you say to it. But நீங்க எமோஷனல் இருக்கும்போது சொன்னீங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கு doesn't make sense for them. Okay. Good that she asked, I want like these kind of questions. See, I want others. You ask me questions. I love questions. So I'm going to go to the break room now. All of you take one challenge. உங்க சேலஞ்ச் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. Each one take one. எடுத்தீங்கன்னா டன் போடுங்க எனக்கு. Then you have to go there and to the room. How did it go? அதாவது, but you're not practiced it. Maybe like you tell now in future. இந்த exerciseல வந்து what you can do is like how maybe next week I have to go to what to say something. நான் ஊருக்கு கிளம்பணும். சரி பயமா இருக்கு. So how will I support myself? What is the scary? உங்களுக்கு என்ன பயமா இருக்கு? What will make you feel very fearful? எது பார்த்த பயமா இருக்கு? Second, what to say? அப்படி ஒரு வேளை நடந்ததுன்னா எதை பார்த்து பயப்படுறீங்களோ அது நடந்தா நீங்க எப்படி உங்களை சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிப்பீங்க? அந்த நேரம் நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? லைக் எக்ஸாம்பிள், நான் வந்து மலை ஏறினா எனக்கு வீசிங் வந்துடும். நான் வந்து if I go to mountain, ஐயோ ஜில்லுன்னு இருந்துன்னா அவ்வளவுதான், சளி பிடிச்சிக்கும், ஐயோ எனக்கு அவ்வளவுதான். So what you do? Okay, I will take Vicks with me. I will take a wheezing the tablet. Like I remember, I had vertigo. I remember. So once it happened, completely out of first time it happened, I didn't know how to. So next time, what happened when I went to the same place, my past memory was reminding it as usual. So what I did was, I told myself, I was very scary because vertigo is very, very scary. It will pin you down completely. You'll be like, as if you're going to die. Like that.
I also have this.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am, it is very tough.
Very tough. I remember. எனக்கு அது முதல்ல தெரியாது. So what happened was, next time என்ன பண்ணேன், I told my inner child, எதுக்கு பயப்படுற? Vertin is the medicine. அது போட்டு ஒரு 2 hours நின்றோம். So I told, Vertin வச்சிருக்கேன், நீ கவலையே படாத அப்படின்னு சொல்லி I prepared it. So next time when I went, it didn't come. நான் அதனால என்ன பண்ணுவேன், even now I have one Vertin, சும்மா, just for my inner child. அது தேவைப்பட, I know whether it will not be needed. So the moment I tell myself, the Vertin is there, why you have to worry? சரி அப்படியே வந்தாலும் என்ன பண்ணலாம், Vertin காணா போயிருது, மாத்திரை is not there. So what's the worst thing? So ஒண்ணு அது இருக்கேன்ட்ட, ஒருவேளை அது நடக்கலன்னா என்ன பண்றது? So what can we do? So வந்தானா it's okay. Maybe I will learn what to say. I can go to the hospital nearby, or maybe I will learn to cope up with it. Or I have an exercise, some exercise. I have a vagal exercise, I will do that. And the money. So either the plan will be something where what I will do if it happens, if it doesn't happen, if ஒருவேளை என்னால பண்ண முடியல, அந்த இது என்னால பண்ண முடியலனா, it doesn't work out. If it works, okay. If it doesn't work, what will I do? So both you are going to check. நான் மாத்திரை கொண்டு போறேன், ஒருவேளை நான் மாத்திரை கொண்டு போய் நடக்கலன்னா என்ன பண்றது? நான் மாத்திரை கொண்டு போயும் நான் மாத்திரை போட்டும் எனக்கு vertigo வந்துச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்றது? So what will you say? It's good that I found something is wrong with my nervous system. It's good that I got detected. எனக்கு I'm able to diagnose something. எனக்கு அப்ப நல்லவேளை நான் பார்க்கிறேன். So you must be prepared to answer your inner child, so that you get that confidence. So confidence எப்போ வரும்? Only when you have a clarity on your pathway. It's not about solution. You will not have solution always. No. But at least when your inner child is very clear, That is why I take always from fear to faith. Okay, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Make sense all of you. So இப்போ நீங்க உள்ள போய் என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க? ஆளுக்கு ஒரு சேலஞ்ச் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. எதை ஃபேஸ் பண்றீங்கன்னு அதுல என்ன நடக்கும்? What will be the scariest? அதாவது what might feel scary or you can call as what is the worst thing could happen? What is the worst could happen? So screenshot எடுத்துக்கோங்க. Take the screenshot and go. அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த இடத்துல என்ன பண்ணுவேன் நான் எப்படி சப்போர்ட் பண்ணல. இன்னொன்று முக்கியமானது, சப்போர்ட் பண்ணும்போது டெல் யுவர் செல்ஃப் நான் என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணுவேன், என்ன பண்ணுவேன், ஏது பண்ணுவேன். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் மாத்திரை எதுக்கு நான் பர்ஸ்ல வச்சுப்பேன், ஆர் ஐ டேக் தி டேப்லெட் அண்ட் கீப் இட் இன் மை suitcase, or I'll keep it in my jerkin. You know, people அது கூட so when, what, how, why. Sorry, not why. When, where, everything. So எல்லாமே பக்காவா வச்சுக்கணும். Got it? சரி, ஒருவேளை நடக்கலாம் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? வெல் அண்ட் குட். ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல போய் அட்மிட் பண்ணி ரெஸ்ட் எடுக்கலாம். ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு ரெஸ்ட் எடுக்கலாம். ஜாலியா இருக்கலாம். That's it. So you can tell always everything is under control. ஓரளவுக்கு நம்ம பண்ணலாம். Okay? Make sense now? Are you ready to become a fearless woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to put in a break room now. 1 second. Did you take a screenshot, all of you all? Finished, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
இப்போ நீங்க இதை கொண்டு போய் பண்ண போறீங்க. I'll give you how many minutes you want?
10 minutes, ma'am.
10 minutes,
Yeah, each can share for 5 minutes.
Okay. So I'm creating the room. Be ready, all of you all. ஐயோ டைம் போட்டனா இல்லையா? டைம் போட்டணும். Yeah, correct. Yeah, carry on. ஸ்ரீ ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸ்ரீ அண்ட் பூர்ணிமா. Purnima not joined. Purnima not going?
இல்ல வெளியில வந்துருச்சு மேம்.
வெளியில வந்துருச்சா? இப்ப பாருங்க. ஐயோ பூர்ணிமா போயிட்டீங்களா? Purnima, did you go? Purnima?
Hi,
So,
Jyoti ma'am.
yeah.
Hi.
So, was it useful to get your fear or expose your breathing?
Yes, ma'am.
So, anyone wants to share? What was your learning?
Basically, planning makes us feel less anxious, or planning makes us feel like, okay, there are other ways to think also. We don't need to panic all the time, and we don't need to expect worst case scenario every single time. We have another we can think in another perception. You can
Ah,
always have alternate option.
mm. Not only that, it is also about, I told, remember, suppose I feel anga pona, I get anxiety, what will I do? So I will do a deep breathing, I will do jogging, I will do some breath work. So you will train yourself. Before itself, you're telling your body, நான் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணுவேன், I will do all this. So what happens? Your body become calm. Okay. Or if you say someone, remember, I think, I don't know whether you remember this, all of you all. You know, children, no, they tell, no, திட்டதானே போறாங்க, பரவாயில்ல, சும்மா நின்னுட்டு வந்துடலாம். We'll go and stand and come. They will say, பாத்துக்கீங்களா?
கும்பலா போய் திட்டு வாங்கிட்டு வந்துடலாம்.
So they'll say, நீ கூட வா. So they will tell the body, என்ன ஆயிட போகுது? So sometimes, but that is a very different way, you know. People get into a kind of a comfort. The negative itself becomes comfort. Like அவங்க திட்டுறது வந்து, they say, என் ஹஸ்பண்ட் அப்படிதாங்க, கத்துவாரு, அவ்வளவுதான், பழகிருச்சுங்க. That is not the right thing, because it's a defensive again. It is defensive. You are not even taking care of yourself. And that is what I'm trying to say here. Very important. Listen, this is very important. Why we're doing all this? See, the vessel, that is the vessel of this whole universe, the universal light energy, is your soul. The creator, the one who created you, the one who gave you the power, the one who made you, who created you, the creator. For it, the vessel is your soul. Only when your soul is very pure, very happy, your soul is like clear, clean, pure, the infinite intelligence or the infinite light will enter into the soul. So that is a vessel. And for the soul, the body is the vessel. So if the soul need to be very pure, your body is the vessel. So body has to be very clean. What I mean by clean? The body is your vessel, patro, adhan patro. So what does it mean? Your body eating right food, eating healthy food, or doing exercise, not having negative emotions in your body, because your body gets punctured. It gets affected because of the emotions, not just food alone. Food is 20%, 25% only. The remaining is about your emotions, how you feel in the body. So your body is a divine vessel for the soul. I repeat again. Your body is the divine vessel for the soul. And for the infant creator, your soul is the vessel. If your soul is very pure, very, what is the qualities of a soul? Soul is very joyful, peaceful, loving, happy, and very cheerful. Whatever, those powerful, peaceful, joy and love. That is a soul, right? So the opposite of thing is ego. Okay, now this is the body of the body is the vessel of the soul. Now, what is the vessel of the body? Your dressing, your clothing, how you are covering it, how are you presenting. When you're saying dress, what do you mean by that? It doesn't mean putting costly clothes. No, it's about how are you dressing yourself.
Confident.
Yeah, how you carry yourself, how are you walking, how are you presenting yourself, how are you showing up yourself, how are you grooming yourself. I want to say something here. See, your body's vessel is your clothing, I said. So just because someone dress very neatly doesn't mean they have a very healthy body. No. Makes sense. Just because someone is eating fruits, they're not very healthy. But people who are very healthy will definitely have fruits. Agree or not? Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Same way. So but if you really honor God, if you honor the divine, if you honor your soul, you have to show up in a way that you dress neatly and grooming very, presentable. I'm not telling only that only, it's not like that. It's like automatically show up like that way. You show up.
Yes.
Just see people, when you've seen, remember, you see people when they are like being tired and people are depressed. Have you seen them? People are depressed. The vessel is not clean. The body is bearing the sadness, depressed feelings all over the body. They don't want to take a bath. They don't want to put nice clothes. You see the connect now?
Yes.
So the vessel for your body is your clothing only. Now, all this,
Yes.
what is the vessel now? For all this is your home, your house, your home. If you go to a home, you will find who you are. Understand what I'm saying? So why I'm telling again and again
Yes.
that if you want your soul, if you have to listen to your soul, what your soul is trying to say, because your soul has a plan for you. Your soul has come with a purpose here. But if you don't listen to a soul, what happens? We get, disconnected. Because if your soul is not clear, if your soul is not very happy and joyful, if your soul doesn't is not pure, the divine light will never enter. It is not pure. It cannot, Tamil, what they say, I think so. லக்ஷ்மி வரமாட்டாங்கன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? எந்த வீட்ல வந்து clean-ஆ இல்ல லக்ஷ்மி. What is anyone knows that statement?
எந்த
Anyone knows the statement of that Tamil in Tamil?
எந்த வீடு சுத்தமா இல்லையோ
வீடு சுத்தமா வச்சுக்கணும்.
Okay. So,
சுத்தமா இல்லையா?
yeah, Lakshmi வரமாட்டான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So, so you see that how the soul ஓட இது வந்து the divine உடைய the divine intervention has to come inside you, the divine power, or we call it as the divine, the infinite intelligence, whatever which created you, the creator's life force energy. If it has to come into your soul has to be more pure, your soul has to be more happier, joyful in that. So if your soul has to be happier, your body has to be healthy. Nalla energetic-ஆ இருக்கணும். Your body must do exercise regularly. You must cleanse your body, take bath, and eat healthy food and release all negative emotions. No carrying negative emotions. Not having all that stuff of anger against us, others, having a hurt, holding on to that, tell that, oh, I'm right, Nanda right. Why? What is it? Because again, it is your soul only get affected if your body is not clean. When I say clean, it means that overall, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Got it? Now you understand? Then comes the clothing. When I say clothing, what is it? How you groom yourself, how you present yourself, how you, what kind of, how you enjoy also. You can say like, it doesn't mean that people, sorry to say this, I'm not telling people are dressed up, not like that. And just because people are dressed very simple. See, some people are very simple, but very neat.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, we understand, ma'am. Like, பாத்தீங்கன்னா, I was there like some few years back. I never look at mirror. எனக்கு பார்க்கணும்னே தோணாது. அதுதான், it's not about need, like the feel, we feel the energy, like.
Okay. How your appearance. You take care of your appearance. You take care of your appearance, right? How you appear. But not the compulsion. No compulsion. But you take care of yourself. Got it? So not trying to look. Some people, I remember when I was in the college, I used to compare with another girl. And I used to put on myself. I used to put lot of, என்ன சொல்றது, அந்த பொட்டு வைக்கிறதா இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை something. I used to be looking at her. Oh my God, she's so nice. So like that I'll be looking. But that, now it's not the case. Since not based on that, you groom yourself. Not based on the comparison you do. It's about, being yourself. Whatever you do, you just accept and you simply groom yourself. That's it. Okay. And another one is, that is, you may say authentic, being yourself. When you're authentic, you are very confident. When you want to be like someone else, when you compare, you lose your authenticity. You lose your truthfulness. So now tell me, all of you today, with this awareness of how each vessel that you are carrying, 4 vessels, it is our job to take care of us. Only then the creator's energy will enter you. So how are you going to show up? All of you will decide today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next one. I'm just trying to see how it is coming. Oh, it is coming like this. So we'll go to the next one now. Yeah, guilt versus truth. Now all of you all take that book, same book. How to release, sometimes when you want to be very authentic, when you want to be very truthful, some people go to extreme. Have you seen that? Na romba frank pa. I am very, very honest, brutally honest. Someone comes and asks, how is this? Chikan, nalla vela, very worst, they will say. Or, some people are like honest in the name of honest. They are like, I cannot do this bluntly. So that is not the way of speaking up. But there are other extreme also. Sometimes you want to tell something, but don't want to, we cannot say. Because again, there is a guilt, maybe, like, what if I go wrong? What if something has become bad or something, whatever. So, all of you, I want you to feel bad. So, what is that you feel bad about? So, take one. Maybe take something which makes you feel guilty. Like, பிள்ளைங்களை விட்டுட்டு நான் கிளம்பலாமா? Can I go to watch something without taking my children? Or can I feel bad to enjoy when someone has passed away? I feel very guilty. இப்பதான் ரீசெண்டா யாரோ இறந்துட்டாங்க, but I have to go somewhere. Or I feel bad when I eat first in my house. Someone, ஐயோ நீ first சாப்பிட்டியா? Chichi, bad, very bad. Like that. Okay. I'm just giving example, whatever comes into mind. So,
Yes, ma'am.
when you speak up, இது வந்து நான் சும்மா எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுத்தேன், but here context வந்து, when you're being authentic, confidence comes only when you are authentic. அதனால தான் I'm giving this exercise. What is authentic? Remember, I told you, all of you remember this, very important. When you are born, the moment you're born, you have only 2 things, very important. Whether you want to survive or being authentic. இந்த கான்ஃபிளிக் தான் முதல்ல இருந்துச்சு. அப்பனா என்னது? நான் சர்வைவ் பண்ணணும், நான் உயிரோடு இருக்கணுமா? என்னோட கேர்டேக்கர், மை கேர்டேக்கர் இஸ் தேர். they only take bath of me, they only give me food, they only feed me, they only put me to sleep, they only take care of my body. I cannot take care of my body, I am helpless. நான் அப்படியே கிடப்பேன், பாடி, the room body. அப்ப அந்த இடத்துல when the mother is telling a 2-year-old child, a 1-year-old child telling the mother, you should not eat chocolate. Now the child wants a chocolate, the child wants to have it. So it is want to be authentic. So it is telling, so whether I can fulfill my needs or can I fulfill my mother's needs? That is when the conflict starts. Whether authentic or survival. But naturally, what we choose?
Many times survival.
Survival. Remember, நம்ம எவ்வளவு போராடுவோம். அந்த குழந்தைங்க பார்த்திருப்பீங்க, ரோட்ல உட்கார்ந்து பலபலன்னு கத்தும், பேன் கத்தும், உருளும், என்னமோ. You won't believe, my granddaughter recently, I think she was biting for something. And my daughter-in-law, she told, I will not take you. And she put her child down. She told, you're biting. She was crying for 10 minutes. Now imagine the trauma for the child. I want to bite. This is what I am. I want to fulfill my thing. I want to be authentic. I want to be truthful. I want to be like, I want to be. But same time, what will happen if I be authentic? I'll be abandoned. I have to be, that time what I do is I automatically start adjusting depending upon how the parent behave. So then, parents will, they will react. Suppose a parent are very angry or very, kind of firm. If they don't be reactive and they're very firm, then no issue. Because the child will feel safe. But now the child goes into the unsafe mode because it wants to establish its own boundaries. So that is when we start. That is how we start in our life, whether the conflict comes. Can I be authentic or can I depend? But the problem is only for that age. But what about when you become an adult? Why are we repeating the old pattern? Why are we telling I am in a survival mode? Oh, I cannot live without them. Oh my God, if they leave, that's it. Oh my God, that's it. No, I can live with myself. But doesn't mean that you're going to live alone. No, no. But the moment you take that freedom, the moment you choose that free will, the moment you choose to respect yourself, the moment you start aligning with your own self, with the part which got separated, that moment and you start aligning, the moment you do that, you become a powerful status. And when you become powerful, you raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration, automatically people come to you. They will never leave you. You will never be alone. In the sense, not to the people I'm telling you. In the alignment, the nervous system, if it makes you feel safe and you'll feel more, and therefore you stop depending on anyone in the world. But earlier, what you did, you took a decision. Oh, I'll become very independent. I don't need anyone. For some reason, you got hurt or whatever. But then you realize, oh my God, independent doesn't mean that I have to be alone. People who are very hardworking, people who are very, very, suffering, like people are very like running. These are the people who always, when they were early childhood, they have taken a decision like, only if I succeed, only if I do hard work, I've been recognized. Because that is survival mode, it's a survival. Because that was, they were appreciated. So they wanted to satisfy their parents or whatever. But
Yes.
once they realize that hard work or running or chasing is not the matter, aligning us, just being aligned, that's it. God is not asking big things. He is going to do magic. நீங்க magic பண்ணல. You cannot do it alone. And I'll tell you something. You cannot do it alone. Whatever you do in your life, you just check and see Vijay or any actor or anyone. You check even Sachin Tendulkar, Dhoni, or maybe Raghuman or Ilayaraja, anyone you take. Do you think they did everything alone? They all
No,
they all
no.
have support of people around them. But when I say that, what I mean that by that is they choose to support themselves. That is, either they have faith in something, like Ilayaraja has a faith in his talent. He has complete faith in his skill. He respects and adores his talent. So there is a kind of honoring. There's a kind of what to say, some kind of reliability, some kind of faith, something bigger than him. I would say Ilayaraja has that. That is what I would say. I don't know whether he's spiritual or not. Or anyone, you take any other person who's not spiritual, they would be having that kind of reverence, kind of attribute. They'll be having that. So that is where alignment comes. So what is alignment? You think, feel, say, do the same. You think that I am going to be very calm when I talk to my children or when to my mother. Second, I will say that. Then I will feel that. Okay, wow, yes. And I will do that. And that is called alignment. Okay. Now coming to the exercise. Any questions here? No questions? Okay. Now all of you all take your book. Write your boundary or bold decision. Use this table. Like they might think I am not that intelligent. Like Purnima said, they will think I am stupid. They will think I am not that smart. Correct, Purnima? Purnima.
Sorry. Yes, ma'am. Correct.
They think I will feel bad and embarrassed. Correct? Now,
Mm.
what the truth is? Come on, you tell me now, Purnima. Just because suppose you don't come and tell some facts or some information, does it mean that you are very not good enough, or does it mean that you are stupid?
No, no,
Then
it's
what
not.
is it? Then what is it?
I don't know that part. Like, அந்த ஒரு விஷயம் தெரியல.
அவ்வளவுதான். சரி, தெரியலனா அதுக்கு என்ன அர்த்தம்? Tell me. What is the meaning of it? What the truth? Tell me the truth. Is it possible for every human being
No.
to everyone to know everything? Is it
இல்ல.
possible? It's not possible. இப்ப சாட்ஜிபிடி வந்துருச்சு, இப்ப ரோபோ ஏ வந்துருச்சு. நீங்க பெரிய பெரிய ஆளுங்க கூட நம்ப மாட்டீங்க. Once I remember I went for a founders meeting, big meeting. At that moment, that man, I think founder of Kevin Care, our பேர் வந்து his name is Kevin Care brand. I think all of you know that, no? No, Purnima, you know
Yes.
that? You know,
Yes,
you know what he told? You know what he told? He told, நான்லாம் இப்ப சாட்ஜிபிடி தாங்க ஃபுல்லா. In the meeting also, we'll put it, saying, hey, come on, I have the meeting. Come on, arrange for me. Does it mean that he's not that intelligent? So we are sometimes saving our time. So they Mari, for you, you have insight, but at that moment you didn't prepare. You maybe didn't have time, or you did not know how to organize it or something. அவ்வளவுதான். But you had the intention to be there. Why can't you pat yourself?
Mm.
Why can't we show some compassion to your inner child? She has come to this stage. She's coming and standing there. No one is willing to stand there also. No one is willing to come to us to the audience level also. அப்படி இருக்கும்போது நீங்க அங்க வந்து நிக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த குழந்தைக்கு நீங்க ஒரு அப்ளாஸ் தரக்கூடாது? Why are we expecting so much? So அந்த மாதிரி சின்ன சின்ன இது கூட நம்ம வந்து we have to be very compassionate, very kind to ourselves. We cannot tell, oh, நீ இப்படி பண்ணிட்டேன், நீ அப்படி பண்ணிட்டேன், because நம்மளோட எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் பெருசாயிட்டே போகும். The moment you push a boundary, you make it big. But the truth is how much of love and compassion I have for myself. That is what is true love. Not going and showing others love. ஐயோ, உங்களை ரொம்ப லவ் பண்றேன் உங்களை. Without compassion for yourself, you cannot love anyone more. I'll tell you.
Yes.
You can never do that. Okay, I always say yes. So Purnima முடிஞ்சிச்சு. Jyoti என்ன சொன்னாங்க? What Jyoti said? Jyoti said what she said.
What, ma'am?
Like, what was your thing? What will feel bad for you? You'll hurt. You'll feel bad or hurt. Whatever was. They don't. They will leave you, right?
They leave us. They
So
will
I
leave us.
feel bad when they will. When I don't go. When I don't go to the invite. Sorry. When I don't go for the party.
Right.
அவங்க கூப்பிட்டாங்கன்னா no சொல்லிட்டேனா. If I say no to them. Now, what the truth is? Are you saying no to hurt them? Or are you saying no to because you have another priority? What is the truth? Tell me the
Because
truth.
my situation.
Situation illa. No. Situation is not
Because of
very. Don't give excuse at all. Never give excuse. உண்மையை பேசும்போது யாருக்குமே பவர் கொடுக்காதீங்க. Never give power to anyone in the world. Take the power. Truth is power. So what is the truth here? Jyoti. ஏன் அது நோ ஏன் சொல்றீங்க நோன்னு?
Because I have another work.
So just
Another work
because
is priority.
another priority. சொல்லுங்க. Priority முக்கியம். அந்த நேரத்துல, for example, your son is sick. Sometimes you have a function and oh my God, my son is sick. You cannot go. But you have a project They're calling you for an interview. They're calling you for your speaker. That time your son is sick. எதுக்கு போவீங்க நீங்க?
For the meeting.
Now tell me. இதுல வந்து எதுவுமே black and white. No black and white. Nothing is right, wrong.
Our priority changes.
அப்ப how will they understand you? அவங்கள பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் you have to come for my function, you have to be there for me. That is their need. You cannot satisfy everyone's need. You are not God like 100% I'm perfect, I can go and satisfy. That is when you tell. So you must tell now truth is what? Just by denying the other person, just by refusing the other person doesn't mean that I am hurting the other person. It means that I am giving respect for myself. என்ன அர்த்தம்? Truth.
In prioritizing myself.
Respect. எனக்கு நான் respect கொடுத்துக்கிறேன். ஓகேவா?
Yes.
So does it make difference? All of you all now
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
loudly, unmute and tell loudly. I do not owe anyone an explanation for my growth. Put your 2 hands up. All unmute. Louder சொல்லுங்க எல்லாரும். Purnima. Ready? I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I do not start. I do not owe anyone an explanation for my growth.
Not for anyone.
மொத்தமா சொல்லுங்க, ஒண்ணு போல சொல்லுங்க. Tell together. I do not owe anyone an explanation for my growth.
I do not
owe anyone
An explanation for my growth. No, again broken. I want together. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. We all are going to say. Ready? Okay? Ready?
Ready.
I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Put your hands up and say. Okay? 1, 2, 3. I do not owe anyone an explanation for my growth. So what does it mean? போய் எல்லாத்துக்கும் explain பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காதீங்க யாருக்கும். Keep on explaining. Okay? Now the rehearsal. Okay? So how do you do it? So how do you say how do you put boundaries? There are some samples here. For example, I'm not available at the time, but I hope goes well. ஜோதி பார்த்துக்கோங்க. நீங்க மெசேஜ் அனுப்புறதா இருந்தா இந்த மாதிரி அனுப்பலாம். Okay? The other one. I appreciate you asking, but I cannot commit that. ரொம்ப நல்லது நீங்க கேக்குறீங்க. என்னால மறுக்க முடியாது. I mean, I cannot always say yes, but I cannot commit. என்னால commit பண்ண முடியல. Let me come back to you. I've started checking myself before agreeing. So I always check myself. நான் எப்பவுமே கொஞ்சம் செக் பண்ணுவேன், டீமோட செக் பண்ணுவேன், நான் என்னோட செக் பண்ணுவேன். அப்புறம் தான் நான் ஒத்துக்குப்பேன். அதனால டைம் கொடுங்க எனக்கு. ஒருத்தனே எஸ் சொல்லணும் அவசியம் இல்லை. All this I learned, even I learned only. Because I was a people pleaser. So role play பண்றதா உங்களுக்கு வந்து இதான் homework. Actually பாத்தீங்கன்னா I'm going to give you a template here. Now all of you all going to write down. Take one situation. I'm going to tell you what, I don't know whether last time I sent a template, remember? I feel what? Suppose someone comes and asks something. What do you say? Remember I told you there? When you, then what do you say? Because, the reason. Then I want, or I wish. This is a template. So, and I want one example. Who's going to come? I think Vidya can come. Purnima has finished. Helen has finished. Vidya, can you come? Which is the area that you find difficult to put a boundary? Where you're not being authentic. நீங்க authentic-ஆ எங்க இல்ல? Take one issue where you're not authentic.
You mean in relationship, ma'am?
Anywhere, in your career, in your relationship, or in your health also. Not உண்மையா இல்லை நீங்க authentic-ஆ இல்லை, you're not aligned. You say something, you do something, or in a relationship where you're not able to, something, fear stops you, or guilt stops you, or some kind of anger is stopping you to connect with that person fully. See, when you are being with a person, are you opening up or shrinking? Very important. Are you expanding or shrinking? Are you truthful or lying? Are you always giving excuse or open? Are you open or closed? All this matters.
Yes, ma'am.
Ego-ல இருக்கீங்களா இல்ல divine இருக்கீங்களா? As I told you, your body is your vessel for the soul. உங்க பாடியை வச்சே கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம் நீங்க சோலை எப்படி இது பண்றீங்கன்னு. இப்போ உங்க பாடி எந்த அளவுக்கு ஓப்பனா இருக்கு, உங்க பாடி எந்த அளவுக்கு ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கு, உங்க பாடி எந்த அளவுக்கு ஃபிளெக்சிபிளா இருக்கு, அதுலதான் உங்க சோல் நல்லா இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். I'll give an example. When I was
Sometimes this kind of feeling comes. That is, I catch on to some thought that I should do something, and that keeps you heavy sometimes.
come again.
I catch on to the feeling that I should do something.
Okay.
That makes me a bit anxious sometimes.
Okay. So if at all you want to put your boundary in a sense, maybe you can tell, you can heal yourself here. You can release that need. There's a need that I must be useful, I must be worthy. Only if I put action, only if I take action, only if I work, only if I be useful. So இதெல்லாமே conditions for you to feel worthy enough.
Yes.
So now you have to question it. Is it true? What's the truth? Tell me the truth. I'll tell you something, Vidya. If you are a child, you have one daughter, right?
Yes.
Will you present your child? Will you give something to your child? Or will you give anything? Or dress anything you want to give to your child, or sapadu, whatever. Is it because for the sake of giving you give because you love her, or you check whether she's deserving or whether she's worthy enough to give the gift to her?
Every child is worthy.
That case, same way, the God, the universe is always giving. He's always ready. He's never holding at all. But we are telling, I need to deserve it. I need to earn it. I need to put lot of hard work. I need
That is what I have heard from my childhood. That I should.
நீங்க மட்டும் இல்ல, எல்லாரும் தான். இன்னமும் வெளியே அப்படிதான் இருக்காங்க உலகத்துல. நீ என்ன ஏர்ன் பண்ண, நீ என்ன, உனக்கு என்ன நீ தகுதி இருக்கு உனக்கு, அப்படிதான் கேக்குறாங்க. But to tell you the truth, I'll tell you honestly, this came when I was, my coach told me this. I was very happy, it really changed me. It really had an impact on me. That's why I'm telling you, just ask yourself, God, just start receiving for the sake of God giving to you. Divine is always ready. Divine is always, universe is always ready to give us, but we're not ready to receive it.
Yes.
So, can you modify the belief now today? Can you reframe the story and tell me? Can you reframe it? I will send that, what is it called? The statement I will send you. I received. See, there is
only I am the person who is left out, who is not doing anything. Everybody else is doing.
Tell me a statement. Everybody is doing, I am the only left out. Is it 100% true? Is it a truth?
So
Now tell me, Vidya, நீங்க போய் உங்க பொண்ணுகிட்ட வந்து ஆசையா போய் ஒண்ணு குடுக்குறீங்க. இந்தா உனக்காக பனாரஸ் சேலை வாங்கினேன். உனக்காக ஆசையா வாங்கணும்னு கொண்டு குடுக்குறீங்க. அவங்க வாங்க மாட்றாங்க. How will you feel?
You feel bad.
அதேதான் நீங்க பண்றீங்க இப்ப. The divine universe, the creator who created you is always willing to give you.
Yes.
He doesn't see whether you deserve. He doesn't see whether you are earning it for. He doesn't see whether you have the qualification. No.
Yes.
He just wants to give you. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Good. So now what will you say to yourself then? Now.
God as a parent is willing to give you everything.
Yeah. So
You just accept with gratitude.
yeah. So as I told, your body is a sacred vessel for your soul. So only when your soul is very clean, the divine light ascends to it, comes to it. Okay. So it's very important to understand that, God is always willing to give. It's only we are limiting, have a limiting belief that what if this goes wrong? What if those thought I told you, those only are stopping. Those only is a limit, like blocking the ray, the divine light. So you can always ask yourself when you have certain feelings. Remember this is very important. Whenever you have some feelings, this is honor my body. This is honor my soul. Just always ask questions. They're better. When you ask questions, what happens?
You get clarity.
Yes. You start what to
Thinking.
say.
Start thinking.
Yes. And another one is, I think, you don't need to earn anything. You don't need to be qualified or you don't need to be deserving to receive anything from God. So you just receive for the sake of the creator who wants to give you.
Sometimes some things I feel, am I eligible? Am I eligible like that?
But is this whose voice? Ego voice or divine voice? Is it ego voice or divine voice? Who will ask this question? If like your daughter is coming, you're telling your daughter, I'll buy you 10 sovereigns of gold. Your daughter or son, whatever. Okay. So will you say that, okay, only when you like what do you give a condition or you see the tagudi papingla? Like you should be like this, then only I'll give you. Suppose you have excess of money, you have lot of gold. Whom do you want to give first?
Yes. To my child only.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the child is ready. Suppose the child is not ready. Can you help it? Can you help her? Can you help her?
Yes.
How? She's not ready to receive. You're giving like this. She's not receiving because the palms are not open. It is closed. The same way, now we are closed. Of what? The limiting belief. I'm not enough. I have to work hard. I'm not that good enough. Purida?
Yes.
So release today. Just let go. Tell yourself, I'm just receiving it for the sake of the creator who wants to give me always. That's it. Full stop. Okay?
Yes, yes ma'am.
The last exercise. All of you got it now?
Yes.
Now this is a homework. Listen carefully. Take a screenshot. I will send you always. Wait, I'll copy and put it in the WhatsApp.
Yes,
This is a very important. What boundary you set. You have to tell this, okay?
Yes.
So do this and take a picture and send me. பண்ணீங்கன்னா சந்தோஷம். Okay. So I will just post it right now in the WhatsApp so that I will be sending you. Okay. So what is the homework here? Listen carefully. One boundary, I said this week. So கண்டிப்பா boundary, ஒன்னு money boundary, energy boundary, emotion boundary, time boundary, people boundary, physical boundary, எல்லாமே ஏதா ஒரு boundary. Understood?
Ma'am, money boundary na edu, ma'am?
Money boundary is like how much you spend, how much you lend people. மத்தவங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு கொடுப்பீங்க, எவ்வளவு நான் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுவேன், எவ்வளவு நான் சேவ் பண்ணுவேன். தென் வாட் எல்ஸ், யாராவது கடன் கேட்டா நான் எவ்வளவு கொடுப்பேன் மத்தவங்களுக்கு. முன்னக்கூடியே பவுண்டரி போட்டு வைக்கிறது. அப்பதான் நமக்கு பிரச்சனை இருக்காது. நான் ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் என் சர்வெண்ட்டுக்குலாம் வந்து ஐ டெல் தம் வெரி கிளியர்லி 2000க்கு மேல நான் போனஸ் அட்வான்ஸ் தரமாட்டேன். வெரி கிளியர் டெல் தம். ஸோ பிரச்சனை இருக்குது எனக்கு. முன்னெல்லாம் தெரியாது எனக்கு இது. ஐயோ நான் பாட்டுக்கு இருப்பேன், அவங்க இஷ்டத்துக்கு வந்து 5000 கொடு 10,000 கொடு கண்ட மாதிரி they will be asking the advance, but it becomes a lot of tough.
மேம் இப்ப நம்ம வந்து சும்மா குடுக்குறோம்ல மேம், லைக் we are என்ன வேர்ட் சொல்லணும்னு தெரியல, we are just lending donation some kind of thing. இப்ப அப்போ வந்து நம்ம குடுக்கணும், we have a limited நினைச்சா it's a limited scarcity mindset. I get confused. You have to give or கொடுத்துட்டானா அதுக்கப்புறம் ஷார்டேஜ் ஆயிடுது, இல்ல லைக் what I have to do actually there?
See, I'll tell you something. It's a very good question because நிறைய பேருக்கு உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமான்னு தெரியல. I think you know that money is also energy. Everything is energy. இல்லையா? இப்ப நீங்க பக்கத்துல பாருங்க, whatever is there in your own, like a table, whatever is their phone, everything is atom molecule. True or not? Because I told you, it comes from your quantum field only. Whatever is manifesting, whatever is available here is available here. Okay. So money is also energy. And energy has to circulate. நம்ம ஒரு இடத்துல வச்சிருந்தா அவ்வளவுதான். ஸோ அந்த philosophy, அந்த அது ஒரு காஸ்மிக் லா. ஸோ நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி whenever you spend money, from where are you spending it? What energy are you like? ஐயோ போதே, ஐயோ அப்படின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா then there's a scarcity mindset. But when you're giving, if you tell like, let this, you're telling your money, you take your money and tell, you multiply and come back to me a million times and come to me. So I think you உங்களுக்கு அந்த தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும் நினைக்கிறேன். I have attended a lot of money workshop. So they call it arigato. Thank you. So அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணோம். இன்னொன்னு, அப்படி ஒருவேளை suppose you have a limitation, suppose you have a budget for every month. So allocate 5% of the money that I spend. For example, 2,000 or 1,000 every month. So I do that every month. 1,000 I give it to UNICEF for the children. So அந்த மாதிரி யூ ஹேவ் அ பட்ஜெட். ஏன்னா நிறைய பேர் எனக்கு மெசேஜ் அனுப்புவாங்க, மேம் என் பிள்ளை கஷ்டப்பட்டு பார்த்தா அப்படின்பாங்க, பயங்கரமா சொல்லுவாங்க. நான் ஒண்ணுமே கண்டுக்க மாட்டேன். பிகாஸ் ஐ எம் கிவிங் மணி ஆல்ரெடி. ஸோ டொனேஷன், யூ மஸ்ட் நோ ஹவு மச் டொனேஷன். அதே மாதிரி ஸ்பெண்டிங்கும் every month I will spend only for this one dress, so or two dress, whatever. So you have that clarity. First of all, put a boundary for that.
பட்ஜெட் வச்சு கொடுத்தா இட்ஸ் ஓகேவா அப்படின்றதுதான். ஏன்னா அட் டைம்ஸ் அன்எக்ஸ்பெக்டடா பீப்புள், as you said, like donation, I agree, but sometimes people just walk in பண்ணும்போது நம்ம
செலவு பண்றதா இல்ல உங்களுக்கா
குடுக்கறது மேம் யாருக்காவது, லைக் இப்ப மெய்ட் எல்லாம் பழைய மெய்ட் எல்லாம் வராங்க திடீர்னு,
அதுதான் நான் சொல்றேன். ஓகே, பழைய மேட் வந்த போது நீங்க, நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன் அதுக்குன்னு என்ன பண்ண, give you idea for this. நானும் இந்த மாதிரி ஃபேஸ் பண்ணேன். வாட் ஐ டூ இஸ், இந்த ஒரு இப்ப வரவங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னா ஐ பை சம் கிஃப்ட், 100 200 நல்ல நல்ல கிஃப்ட் தான் வாங்குவேன். வாங்கி அலமாரில வச்சுப்பேன். கொஞ்சம் காஸ்ட்லியானது 500 ரூபாய் 600 ரூபாய் வச்சுப்பேன். whenever someone comes, அந்த ரூபாய் அதை எடுத்து கொடுத்துருவோம் அவங்களுக்கு, ஆர் என்னோட துணிமணி கொடுத்துருவேன். they'll be very happy. Like they come and ask me, old maids, நான் போர்வேன், பெட்ஷீட், துணிமணி, whatever is there, I'll give it. மணியா கொடுக்க மாட்டேன். I'll give us things only. So money கேட்டா இவ்வளவுதான் கொடுப்பேன் 100. You have a budget, you have a clarity, no? Like இவ்வளவுதான் கொடுப்பேன் 200, 300னா அவ்வளவுதான். அவங்க அதுக்கு மேல கேட்டா ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. That you can
that is not from a scarcity mindset. அதுதான் எனக்கு
no,
doubt.
அது இல்ல. Because you have boundary, no?
As you said, no, limited இது கொடுத்துட்டோம். போதும் இப்ப பட்ஜெட்ல இது வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றது scarcity mindset இல்ல. எனக்கு அந்த இடத்துல தான் டவுட்.
How you feel? Where are you? That check your vibration. How are you feeling? Are you feeling like அப்படிங்கறத விட I have given enough. நான் கொடுத்துட்டேன். அது திருப்தி கிடைத்தா போதும். So it's not, because I will tell you something. People will get what they want. Okay. They will get what they deserve only, what they qualified for. I won't say deserve, qualified. They are qualified. Everyone is qualifying. Like qualify ஆகிறோம் இல்லையா? இப்ப நான் வந்து ஒரு CA எக்ஸாம் எழுதணும்னா ஒரு சில ஸ்டெப்ஸ் குவாலிஃபை பண்ணதான் எனக்கு கிடைக்கும் எனக்கு. அதே மாதிரி when people come and stand before you, இப்ப தீபாவளிக்கே வருவாங்க எல்லாரும். ஸோ நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன், தீபாவளிக்குனே ஸ்வீட் 100 டப்பா வாங்கி வச்சிட்டேன் இப்ப ரெடியா. தொல்லை இல்லாம இருக்கும். இல்லைன்னா எனக்கு அவ்வளவு கூட இவ்வளவு கூடும் கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ ஆல் திஸ் அ ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் only. Got the point? So நீங்க 100 ரூபாய்க்குள்ள ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு சாக்லேட் பாக்ஸ் ஒரு சம்திங் யூ கேன் பை சம் மிக்சர் அண்ட் யூனோ உங்க பட்ஜெட்டுக்குள்ள வாங்கி வச்சுனா டக்குன்னு வந்தாங்களா கொடுத்துட்டு அமிச்சிட்டு போயிட்டே இருக்கலாம். Okay. So one boundary, one fear I overcame. I want this written, all of you all. One moment I honored myself instead of people pleasing. இது எல்லாமே எழுதணும் நீங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணணும், you have to light a candle and speak these words. I'm proud of who I'm becoming. I honor my boundaries as acts of love, not rejection. So நீங்க சொன்னீங்க no rejection. நம்மள ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஐயோ நான் இப்படி பண்றேனே அப்படின்னா நம்மளே குறை பேசக்கூடாது. It's an act of love. Every time I choose truth, I reclaim my power. எவ்வளவுக்குள்ள உண்மையா இருக்குமோ அவ்வளவுக்குள்ள we are getting powerful. Okay? And dance, sway, use your body. Always use your body. Very important. The more you move your body, the more your soul is very happy. Okay? So, homework நான் இப்ப அனுப்ப போறேன். Now, all of you have one takeaway. Come on. One takeaway.
I do not owe anyone to an explanation for my growth. That is my takeaway, ma'am.
Okay. So what difference does it make for you, Helen?
See, I always initially believe that I have to explain people so that they will trust me or something. Now it's up to them. Like whatever they think, they can think they have a free will, and I don't have to explain to them. You know what, I am right. You know what, you mistakenly think like this or something. I don't need to explain anybody anything.
Yes.
Action itself will prove whether I'm right or wrong, or I
See,
change.
yeah, very true. So, as you said, Helen, as you said, before when you go and explain someone, if you ask yourself why we go and explain this, somewhere we have a doubt. Somewhere we are trying to clear it. Somewhere we believe that, you know, what they think wrong of us? What if they have bad opinion? So why does it matter for us? External validation. So when the moment you place external validation, you don't trust yourself. You have your inner child. You're not trusting your inner child. And how bad your inner child will feel. Imagine. Like, for example, your mother is there and your neighbor is coming and shouting that your daughter did something wrong. And your mother, and your mother is, your mother, like, something you came and told your mother that, Mommy, I did something. Okay. Something went wrong. Now, you tell your mother, I did my best. Maybe something you did your best. And then your mother says, no, that is not the way. And she goes and explains to some other person. In spite of you telling that, you're telling your mother, Mummy, I did my best. I didn't do anything wrong. To that பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற பொண்ணுக்கோ whatever, I helped her as something all. But your mother are telling, no, I'll go and explain to them. I'll go and, sometimes they may think wrong of you. But you are very sure. Mommy, don't go and tell them. No need. But your mother doesn't trust you. Same way, when you are going and explaining everyone, instead of trusting yourself, when you align with yourself, when you start believing in yourself, when you have that command or when you have that authority that, let them, if they are mine, if they are really my people, they will never leave me. If they really love me, they will be with me. If that kind of trust you have, let them, then you won't go and explain. Correct? Makes sense? Helen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today you took a decision, right?
Yes.
So work on your alignment, work on your authenticity. That
Okay.
is enough. So Vidya, what is your learning today? Come on, we have 10 more minutes. Vidya,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me.
Planning makes me feel okay all the time.
Come again?
When I plan properly, I feel okay.
Properly is judgmental. Can you tell some other word?
Plan authentically.
Plan appropriately.
Appropriate. Yes.
Okay.
It keeps my mind clear and authentic.
Okay, good. So Purnima?
Ma'am, I just focus on the truth. What is the ultimate truth? Instead of taking on the feelings or the thought.
Come again?
I have to think what is the ultimate truth. In spite of how I think or feel, I have to think what is the ultimate truth.
Very good. What is the truth? When you say truth,
Plan.
you're coming from the soul level. You're coming from soul. You don't come from ego. That is when you rewire your brain. Okay? Good. Jyoti? Jyoti, what is your takeaway today?
Ma'am, first of all, I have to accept the truth.
Okay.
That's the.
I have to, or I love to, or I choose to.
Ma'am, I choose to accept.
Very good. See, no have, no should. Okay. Okay. So, over. Let us see next week. Okay. Don't forget the homework. Please do it. And once you do it, maybe by the Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, maybe you can put a thumbs up. I will remind you. Okay. Is it okay?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Any doubt, please message.